Wow, this is good, as Peter of P Square has written and sent an open letter to his brother, Paul Okoye, aka Rude Boy, because Paul has been saying a lot of things and granted so many interviews where we have found him saying that he is the brain box behind their music, behind the P Square. So Peter has decided to give an open letter. He has always been the quiet one. He has not been talking all this while. Rude Boy has been the one talking and explaining, saying a lot of things. So, guys, he decided to write an open letter to him. He posted it on his verified pages. He said, an open letter to my twin brother Paul, and I will also be addressing the EFCC matter about the P Square and our former manager, elder brother June. It is time the fans hear my side of the story. My dear brother Paul, just like I've told you several times, I'm not in any competition with you or anybody. However, seeing you grant countless interviews where you constantly discredit my efforts in the group that we both created and built together really speaks volume. In your recent interview, you claimed that you wrote and signed 99% of all P Square songs and discredited me by saying that our song with CIH Ajo, which I wrote, was a failure. You went as far as using the YouTube views to discredit me once again. You never acknowledged the songs like Get Squared, Busybody, Personally, Roll It, Temptation, Alingo, More Than a Friend, Shekini, Say Your Love, Give Me That, Sonorita, Igbedu, and a few others. Were these songs also considered as failure as well? Every time I have spoken in interviews about P Square, I always use we because I saw us as a team. But whenever you speak, it is always I and me. Even when I am standing right beside you, it is as if I never existed. Wow, this is serious. My brother, neither of us is the most talented artist in the world, but he failed to understand that God gave us this talent and even granted us another chance to excel after our last breakup. Instead, you chose to turn the most awarded and decorated music group into a laughing stock again. One thing you need to understand clearly is that the fans didn't fall in love with P Square because of who sang or danced the most. What made us special was the magic that came from our combined efforts. Us two, P Square was a force, and the fans fell in love with P Square because of our uniqueness and unity. We both have talent. No doubt, I have often praised you in our interviews for our songwriting ability. I've also praised anyone who have ever written a song for us, or even for me as Mr. P. But instead of showing gratitude for my kind words, you seem to find satisfaction in rubbing it in my face, forgetting that it is by God's grace that we have come this far. Thirdly, rather than joining forces with me to reclaim our number one spot in the music industry, you chose to team up with Jude, that is their elder brother, to claim the number one spot in the P Square group, always looking up for opportunities to marginalize and humiliate me. You are always claiming to be P Square songwriter, composer, producer, singer, backup, vocalist. In fact, you are everything, including P Square's video director, band, promoter, manager, even the choreographer. You are the author and finisher of P Square. In fact, I dash you 100% of everything instead of 99 you claim. I blame myself for not responding to your tweet claim in April 2015 that you wrote and sang all of P Square's songs. I didn't respond to these false claims for the sake of peace. as advised by the family and friends, and now I am paying dearly for it. So, my brother, let me ask you, is Rude Boy and Mr. P bigger or more successful than P Square today? Are we individually selling out arenas and stadiums like P Square used to? Are we topping world music charts with our song as solo artists? Do we command crowds and entertain massive audiences like P Square? I often find myself wondering, what do you truly gain by constantly disrespecting and belittling me all the time? You have disrespected my wife, you have disrespected my family, disrespected my talents, my ideas, and even sided with Jude, that is their elder brother, when he was clearly trying to oppress me. Now it feels like you have taken it even further by trying so hard to turn the fans against me, by making them believe I am jealous of you. You have doing everything for the fans to hate me, but guess what? They will never hate me. Instead, they will hate us both because we have disappointed and failed them. I hope you are happy now. I genuinely wish you nothing but the best, bro. As for those who believe these lies and false narratives and come to my page to drop negative comments, I understand because you have been fed with the wrong narrative for a long time. Please allow me to focus and do my music in peace. As for the EFC matter, I will address it before the end of today. Stay tuned. Peace. Now, wow, guys, that's what Mr. P of P Square wrote. This is so touching. You and I know, guys, that Mr. P is someone that has been keeping quiet all this while. He doesn't really talk like Paul does. Yes, he is. The way I see him as the quiet type, while Paul is this type that really talks. I'm not happy the way these twins has turned out to be. I'm not happy the way they fall out. Things are not working again. But let's just say the truth, guys. Let's just say the truth. He's always been Rude Boy. And then people too love them because they are a twin. You understand? People naturally love twins. And seeing twins growing into this, getting married and even doing business together, people love them. People do not like these people because of he is Paul or he is Peter. No, that is one thing they fail to understand. People love them because of the fact that they are twins. Yes, so whatever that is affecting A is also affecting B. And we have seen Paul coming out several times to say he wrote the song, he did this, he does that. I feel surprised when I see him saying this. Guys, let me not make this video so long. What do you have to say about this? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Thank you all for always joining our videos. Ciao, ciao.